morning, friends. Nice to be back, sitting with you all. Hope you had a good weekend. It's a windy, warm morning here where I am. Since I last saw you, I had the pleasure of leading an outdoor nature half-day retreat, the last one for the year, given the shutdown that's happening across California, including my county tomorrow. So lucky we have the virtual digital space to continue there as D. So in these last days, I've been thinking a lot about the teaching from the Buddha, the Anapanasati Sutta, which is a beautiful, profound guidance teaching on the practice of sort of breath as a doorway or conduit for liberation, really. And we tend to think of mindfulness of breath as a sort of a grounding practice, as a foundation practice. And in that particular teaching that has 16 different facets to explore with awareness, it's clearly also a practice of liberation, in that we can use it as a deep contemplative practice. So I'm going to share a little of that this week and perhaps beyond. It's a whole teaching that I plan to lead a retreat, an online retreat around it at some point in the new year, as a concentration retreat, concentration and wisdom retreat. But for now, we will. The reason I've been thinking about it is that it's very clear in the teaching that the Buddha says, while aware of the in-breath, while aware of the out-breath, the meditator contemplates or includes in awareness the whole body, or includes the mind, or includes calming the body, or includes other phenomena. And it's very resonant with my experience of nature practice, where we have a grounding anchor for attention, maybe sensations of the body, maybe breath, movements, maybe the soundscape. And at the same time, there is an awareness of a whole larger field of experience. And so this, which is really, in a way, very much part of any mindfulness vipassana practice, but I think particularly in nature, since there's a much broader array of experience and phenomena to attend to, and at the same time helpful to have some kind of through home bases, as some people call it, for the attention, maybe the breath, maybe body, maybe the earth. So we'll spend some time this week using the breath as that through line, while also attending to and including other So just debating. No, I'm not going to read from the sutta today. I'm going to read something a little more poetic. This is from Rumi about the breath. And he says, in every breath, if you're the center of your own desires, you will lose the grace of the beloved. But if in every breath you blow away yourself, but in every breath you blow away your self-claim, the ecstasy of love will soon arrive. In every breath, if you're the center of your own thoughts, the sadness of autumn will fall upon you. But if in every breath you strip naked just like a winter, the joy of spring will rise from within. All your impatience come for the push for gain of patience. Let go of the effort and peace will arrive. And this is a great meditation instruction. All your impatience comes from the push for gain of impatience. Let go of the effort and peace will arrive. All of your frustration comes from the push to be rid of frustration. Let go of the frustration and peace will arrive. So, as all good practice, we practice with the spirit of letting go, of surrender to what is. And at the same time, we set compass bearings on the boat of awareness to orient in a particular direction, even though we know life has a way of taking its own course, and then we move and respond to that. I'm looking at two very, very cute skunks walking down outside my house. Looks like a mother and a baby. I'm glad I'm up on the roof and not down on the street. I was out on the street this morning because we've had strong winds here, and the wind blew the doors open and our cats escaped, and I was out trying to chase our little house cats in the house. Actually, the two skunks are now mating, so I think they're not mother and son. I think they're a couple. Anyhow, such as awake in the wild. You never know what happens when you step outside the quiet confines of your very safe and predictable house. All right, friends, let's sit together. And as we sit, and I'll guide us a little in what's called anapanasati practice, mindfulness of breath practice, but with this more contemplative quality of attending to other phenomena and also to working with the mind. One of the themes in the early part of this teaching is to invite and cultivate calm of body, calm of mind, as a support for deepening in meditation. So as you establish your meditations, orienting to stillness, releasing any unnecessary tension, the eyes, soften the face and the jaw, the shoulders to be heavy, the belly to soften. Sitting with a sense of ease, relaxed uprightness. And as you sit, aware of the body, sitting, aware of your posture, aware of the tone of the body, the quality, sense of energy. And with that awareness of body, begin to turn the attention to the breath. This simple, effortless motion. Breathing and aware of breathing. Sensing that quality of being breathed, breathing happening by itself. And bringing a lot of specificity to this simple act of breath. Notice the distinctive quality difference between the inhale and the exhale. As the Buddha suggests in the text, when breathing in, knowing one's breathing in. And breathing out, knowing one's breathing out. While breathing, knowing when the breath is long, knowing when the breath is short. Knowing when the breath is relaxed and when it's tense or controlled. So receiving sensations of breath, body breathing itself. And awareness simply attending, receiving the myriad sensations that accompany each inhale, each exhale, and the stillness, the pause between breaths. Just allowing this simplicity of attention to breath, ground and steady. Developing a continuity of awareness. And from this place of grounded simplicity of attention, you can also notice other phenomena. In the teaching, the Buddha says, while breathing in, one is aware of the whole body. While breathing out, one is aware of the whole body. One can sense the whole body breathing by itself. Breathing in, one is aware of the whole body. While breathing out, one is aware of the whole body. Embodied awareness as one receives the breath. And with that embodied awareness, can be present to the climate in which one finds oneself indoors, in the stillness, warmth, outdoors, coolness, breeze, fragrance. Awareness of the body and its impressions, touch, weight, pressure, and of the senses, smell, seeing, hearing. While breathing in, one is aware of the body and the senses. While breathing out, aware of the body and its senses. Noticing when awareness is attuned to the simplicity of breath, awareness of body and its senses. And when the attention gets distracted, gently, patiently, persistently returning, reestablishing awareness here. This inhale, this exhale, this body. Last few minutes of the sitting. Abiding in awareness, attuned to the movement of breath. And at the same time, including awareness of body, senses. As you bring your practice to a close, just noticing as we do the influence of this practice, noticing some of you may practice very much in this way, where the breath is the ground, and some of you may not. So, just curious as you reflect on your practice, any comments or questions, just curious to hear. Maybe in the chat box you can write what you noticed in that influence of that practice. Having the breath be the ground. So it's helpful for me if you share anything in the chat about how this practice was for you. continue to share through these days. All right, friends, be well. Have a beautiful day. Taking this beautiful, precious moment, this precious earth, this precious life, and those of you rooting in place, sheltering in place, may you find refuge wherever you are. May you find the sense of community and contactfulness wherever you are. May you be safe. Okay, take care.